Hey y'all, hey, it's your girl Nay. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Okay, so this is my second video of the day. And of course, today is April 29th, 2026. Jesus, oh my God. Anyways, obviously everybody has heard about Megan Thee Stallion. I'm sending her so much love, but heartbreaks really hurt. And I saw a lot of young girls and girls, gays, theys, non-binary folks, shout out to my people, kind of sharing unhealthy coping mechanisms. They're like, girl, make sure you drive the boat and make sure you drink it away and vape it away and smoke it away. And I'm like, no, y'all, this is not Cranes in the Sky with Solange, Pookie. We got to have some healthy coping mechanisms. So I wrote some down, and although there is probably absolutely a lot more, I'm just going to try the best I can and make sure you look these things up as well, right? It's obviously not a one size fits all type of thing, but we want to make sure that we are healing very healthily, because these things can happen to Meg Thee Stallion, but they can also happen to everyday people. So again, spiritual wise, maybe you can pray through your process. However, I would still talk about getting therapy with a professional. And I don't mean a pastor, no shade all tea. I know that may be your forte, but sometimes we don't need, I think that, I won't say you won't need, I think that you can use God in some of your practices if that's what you believe. Right? If you are Christian, Muslim, Jewish, or whatever you believe in, you can use those things. But I would definitely recommend therapy if that's something that you can afford. So you're able to talk through, right? Talk through and gain the coping mechanisms besides the ones that I'm going to give to you as well. Now, if you are more in organized religion, some of these steps may not be for you either, right? So I believe in astrology. So there's a full moon in Scorpio May 1st, right? So we can do a fire ceremony. Now, if you are open, you're more than welcome to do it, right? It's how you heal. And you can do it in your own way, right? So we have a spiritual way. And then we also have people that maybe you could just do this as a coping mechanism, right? So let's start with the first one. It's a full moon in Scorpio, but you could always release during full moons in general, okay? Or every day. It doesn't have to be a full moon. So the fire method. Fire method is when you can get a metal bowl or you can get a pot, and what you're going to do is you're going to write out everything. It could be a letter. It can be a like little sheets, like index cards, and you're going to burn them, and you're going to visualize all of that hurt like just withering away. And then you're going to take the ashes. Now we are right now in Taurus season, so what I would recommend is you take those ashes and you bury them away from your house. Again, this is a spiritual way. That doesn't have to be that way. You could flush it down the toilet. Okay, but because the moon is in Scorpio, you can also take a letter, submerge it, and put it into water, and visualize yourself, all of those things, those sorrows drowning away. Because right now it's the full moon in Scorpio. It would be the same thing with the fire, right? We're still going to be using the elements of fire, burning it away to the ashes, putting it back into the earth, asking Mother Earth to heal what is going on with you. But also, to take it a step further, depending on what spectrum you're on, you can give, like I have a big tree, right? And if I'm hurting, I will give an offering to the tree. That may not be your forte, and that's absolutely fine. But I'm just giving coping mechanisms spiritually, because this is my way of life, and this is how I've healed with my process, right? Another way is journaling. Of course, that's healthy. But another way is, besides journaling, is brain dumping. Sometimes our mind is overclouded. And this also helps when you have anxiety. You could just take a piece of paper. It doesn't have to be organized. And you could be like, I hate this person. I'm so mad, blah, 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 blah. It doesn't have to be organized. No way. Okay? And you could take it, you could rip it up and you burn it, or you could flush it down the toilet, or you could rip it up and just throw it away. But you just need to get those thoughts out. Let that be separate from the journal that you have, okay? Also, again, I know some of you are maybe organized religion. This is not for you. I'm so sorry. You could pay an Etsy witch to do a cut cord ceremony for you. You want to disconnect in every type of way spiritually, especially if you have been intimate with them in any type of way. You don't want anything left mentally, physically, emotionally, or spiritually when it comes to you getting away from this person so you can live and maybe find another person, because you don't want to necessarily give up on love if that's what's something that you want in your future, you're manifesting for yourself. Or if you want to stay single for a while, you still want that to be, that excess spirit to leave you. You don't want it to stay with you. That's not what you need, okay? On top of that, there is a spell that you walk people out of your life. So what you do is you have a brown bag. You have to take a brown paper bag. You put that person's name in your shoe underneath the sole, and you walk it out, and you outside of your house, right? So if you have a, for instance, I have to walk all the way down and go through my fence, you walk them out, like in your shoe, right? In your soul, you take it out, you burn it, or you put water on it, you crumble it up, and then you throw it away. That person, to have their excess energy. Make sure you're also like cleansing your house. If they were in your house, make sure they don't leave no drawers over there either. I'm talking, yeah, because that's a spell too. Them leaving their stuff over there, that's a spell as well. You people don't know that. Yeah. Okay. Also, to cleanse yourself of their energy, make sure you're taking spiritual baths. Make sure you're egg cleansing. And if it's not clear, okay, make sure you do it every Sunday or every 3 to 5 days until you feel clear of their spirit. I'm also, if you were sexually, I have to say it like that because I want to keep it like PG-13. Sorry, my neighbors are loud. You know, you want to do a cleansing, a spiritual cleanse. And I'll leave the link down below when I post this, where it's like a ritual, like with an orange candle, so you could cleanse your sacral chakra. Okay, I did already say go to therapy, and I said I would prefer if you went to an actual therapist and a counselor so you could talk things through. And I don't mean it in a mean way or a disrespectful way, but sometimes when it comes to certain organized religions, they are telling you to suffer. They're telling you, you know what, God will forgive, even though they betray your trust. And you know what? No. Whoever will cheat on you and lie to you, they will steal from you. And that is your youth, your energy. They are energy vampires. They are a thief of something, whether it is physical or whether it is spiritual. You deserve better, and you will find it in a religious way, in God's timing, or the universe timing, if that is meant for you. But you don't need to stay and suffer. We suffered enough. Enough. No more. I'm sorry for yelling. I just get real passionate. You know what I mean? Anyways, also, I will link to below. There's Reiki things online where you could cleanse your energy. There's chakra cleansing online, which I've been using for years. I will even do a self-love mantra if you guys need me to. You need it, I'll give it to you because you deserve the best. Okay? And I'm not yelling at you, I'm talking with you, but I'm speaking to you. Don't you ever think that you don't deserve the best, because you do. Okay? I used to think that about myself too. When I had a guy like just tear me down, I didn't even know who I was. Then I built myself back up, and I made a promise to myself that other women will build themselves back up. Non-binary people, he, she, they, whatever you want to be, you will build yourself back up. You will be okay. Okay? Anyways, I'm done for today. Okay? I know it's a lot, but I'll link those things down below. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. You are going to be okay. It may suck right now, but it is not forever. And you will fight another day. I promise you. I love you. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.